Jimmy Page, Mick Jagger, all these different people, Keith Moon, came after me. I did not have to chase these people. I was in the right place at the right time, being the right age, in the right city, and being pretty darn cute, so it helped. And I had my own all-girl band, so these guys would come to town, the Who, the Kinks, everybody, and they'd say, "Where are the GTOs?" I had an all-girl band called the GTOs, Girls Together Outrageously, that Frank Zappa produced, and we were outrageous, we really were. We were half naked all the time, and just wild chicks. Everybody wanted us everywhere, you know, we were invited to everything. So I met all these people, and they said, "Wow, I want to be with that girl." It was great. It was awesome. Okay. I'm just going to read little bits about Led Zeppelin. Can you hear me? Do I need to, can you hear me over here, or do I have to do this? I have to do this? Okay. When Led Zeppelin was due to hit town, the groupie section went to the highest gear imaginable. You could hear garter belts sliding up young thighs all over Hollywood. LZ was a formidable bunch, disguised in velvets and satins, epitomizing the glorious English pop star to perfection. Underneath the flowing curls and ruffles lurked slippery, threatening thrill bumps. The two sides of me were fighting it out, and the sinning side, I hoped to squelch in Kentucky, was about to score a major knockout. I always struggled. I always talked to Jesus. I have him tattooed on my back, whether having sex with all these seemingly random rock stars was healthy or spiritual or allowed. So, yeah, I'm kind of deep, in case you didn't know. The experience was real, as a name of the club, as Bo Diddley took over the dance floor, duck-walking back and forth with his big boxy guitar. I was all in white, trying to prove my purity in this dodgy den of iniquity, sipping red wine through a straw, waiting nonchalantly for Led Zeppelin to arrive. I was feeling haughty one minute and petrified the next, trying to get a little tipsy before the demonic darling darkened the seedy doorstep. Robert Plant was the first to walk in, tossing his gorgeous lion's mane into the faces of enslaved sycophants. He walked like royalty, his shoulders thrown back, declaring his mighty status in this lowly little club. He still walks that way. He still completely owns whatever room he walks into, but he's a lot more humble now. He was followed by the king of rowdy, glaring roadies, Richard Cole, who seemed to be scanning the room for likely-looking jailbait. They were surrounded in seconds by seductive, ready, willing, and able girls who piled up at their table like clusters of grapes going bad. I was noticing that the whole group was there except for Mr. Page, when Richard Cole stumbled over and handed me a scrap of paper with Jimmy's number at the Continental Hyatt House scribbled on it. He leaned into me and mumbled thickly in my ear, "He's waiting for you." The Continental Riot House was just a few blocks down Sunset Boulevard, but I did not leap out of my seat to dash out the door. I hadn't fully decided to make myself readily available for him anyway. I was intrigued and wanting to be intriguing. So I sat there on my ass, watching Bo Diddley repeat history, tingling all over, thinking about Jimmy Page, waiting in his lair.